Hey Patrick, how's it going? My name is Ethan, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you three things that you can do today to actually improve your online presence. Now, most likely, I'm sure you're sitting there wondering why would I be doing this and what's in it for me. I found that oftentimes in the world of the internet, most business owners are just too busy with the day-to-day operations of their business as well as like day-to-day lives to really invest the time it requires to find out what is really being done for them online and like can they do to actually position themselves better than their competition and drive more leads. So I found that by shooting this quick, short, easy to understand video and sending it out to business owners, sometimes they like they see it and they reach back out to me and they want to work together. Other times they like they see and they can actually take it and use it with their own marketing team or whoever takes care of their online presence currently. I just enjoy sending these videos out and seeing what comes of it. I'm going to focus on an attack plan based around three concepts, all of which you can do yourself, and if you implement, will guarantee move you from where you're currently positioned on Google to a higher realm. And if you stick to the plan that I'm about to show you, it will take you to the number one position. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I have your website here pulled up. On your website actually looks beautiful. Like, to be honest, Google actually has this average. They like on the homepage that's 1,500 words. I already went ahead and entered your homepage into a word counter. You actually have 1,876 words, which is 376 more than Google actually like, which is very good for you. So your closest ranked competition, who's actually number one in the tree removal Tampa search, is going to be Independent Tree Services. On their website, they do have a decent bit of content as well. You look like you have more overall content, and when I entered them in a word search, they only have 1,100. Google, in regards to content, is keyword-rich content. So even though you have quite a, when we actually go towards my tools, so this tool here is called Ahrefs. This is a tool I utilize, and you can also utilize as well. When I go to Ahrefs and I enter Gulf Coast Tree Dock Biz, your website, you can clearly see that for your website, it's currently ranking for 68 keywords. And of those 68 keywords that are ranking every month, 36 of the people are visiting your website based on those 68 keywords for a value of about 213. Now, if we go to your number one competitor, Independent, remember you had significantly more content than them. However, they have significantly more content rich keywords than you. So they're ranking for 149 keywords every month that generates then 202 visits to their website for a value of 927. So you can see how different that is to yours. Your value of 213 to their value of 927, 149 to 68. Now, with all of the keywords that they're actually currently ranking for, how much volume it gets every month, and how much traffic is generating to their website of this, as well as the position on Google's pages. So if we go to your keywords, we can see that you are currently ranking for several high keywords, but your main highest turnover keyword is going to be Tree Services Tampa with 100 people searching every month. You're getting 6 visitors and you're currently positioned 8th. So what you would want to do is you want to go increase the number of times this comes across your homepage significantly more. So you will climb up from the 8th position to the number 1. These are also other powerful keywords you're currently ranking for. And if you go back to Independent, you can see they're ranking for quite a few of the same keywords as well as several more. So you can always just go through their tool and take every single keyword here that you wanted and just incorporate it into your website. And that pretty much sums up content. So remember, you want to have strong keywords. You want to have more than, well, you already have the 1,500 plus words, so you're good there. And then you want to make sure all your photos on the actual homepage. So every one of these photos, if I was to go to save it, you want to make sure the metadata is saved in accordance with the ranking you're trying to accomplish with keywords and all that stuff. Next, we're going to talk about citations. So what a citation is a citation is essentially your name, address, and phone number listed on directories across the internet. So say, for example, your business is currently listed on Angie's List, Yellow Pages, Outdoor, Nextdoor, any of these Yahoo, any of these directories, your name, address, and phone number listed. Google loves to see when your address, name, and phone number, they call it NAPS, is replicated across the internet exactly as this, because in the eyes of Google, this is a form of validation, this is a form of authority, and this is a form of relevance, because you have all these other respected websites pointing towards your website. In the eyes of Google, this instantly gives you a certain level of respect as an authority in the industry. What you want to do is you want to go through all of these top businesses. So you can see again, Independent is ranked number 1 in Tampa for Tampa tree removal on the Google Maps. So these 3 businesses that you see here are considered, to the eyes of Google, the most respected and authoritative businesses in the area based on the niche. So if you wanted to go ahead, what you would do is you would go through all of these, I would recommend going through all, but you can go through any one, if not all, of these companies' citations utilizing different tools. And then you can go and actually implement those exact same citations to your own website. So you can take whatever they got and go and list your own name, address, and phone number on those directories, or have your marketer do it, or whoever takes care of that for you can go take care and implement that. And you will actually eventually, over a matter of time, once Google has time to scan and go over it over and over, you will gain more recognition and eventually outposition these companies, as long as you're able to gain more powerful citations than they currently have. I want to move into the next topic, which is very similar to citations, but it's slightly different. And this topic is going to be, let me just go back to the overview so you can see it here on both of these. This topic is going to be backlinks. And now essentially what a backlink is a backlink is very similar to a citation. The difference being with a citation is your name, address, and phone number. A backlink is simply another website or location on the internet pointing to your website or location. So, for example, you have a guest post on Angie's List about a service you offer, and you have your website domain listed in that guest post. That is a backlink to your website. Now, all backlinks are created the same. They have two different types of backlinks. Some are more powerful than others. So we have 99 backlinks from 59 referring domains. So this means on these 59 domains, your name or your company address is mentioned 99 times. Now your competition, independently, you can see they're listed on 73 domains, but they're referenced 197 times. Now the beauty of this is with this tool AREFs, we can actually go into here as well and see all the backlinks that they currently are ranking for. And a backlink from a company like Better Business Bureau is significantly more powerful than a backlink from a spammy company like whoever these guys are, Insumo, Graphicast. This is just some random spammy backlink. But with that being said, you can have websites that will have hundreds, sometimes thousands of these spammy backlinks and be ranking. But then a company can come along and can incorporate 10, 15 million of these high quality backlinks like Business Bureau and exponentially outrank the competition with 1,000 backlinks, because not all are created equal and some really just are better than others. So you want to go through and find all the highest quality backlinks based on their domain rating, which would be this number right here, and you want to sign up for all the ones that give you the highest authority, because in the eyes of Google, this is going to make you validated. Now brings me to conclusion. Just to touch on everything again, just remember you want to go through your content, make sure all these pictures are optimized, make sure everything is backdated and metadated to match the keywords you actually want to be ranking for. You want to go through and make sure that you go ahead and implement some of these longer keywords that generate more search value, because remember, these searches are people actively, that's paid, my mistake, these searches are people actively searching these keywords every month within your local area. And then I'm going to go through these citations and make sure you get your name, address, and phone number listed across as many directories as possible. But remember, when doing citations and backlinks, and this applies to backlinks as well, you want to be as close to your relevancy as possible. So obviously right now we're focusing on tree trimming, tree removal, the tree services niche. You want to make sure that you're being referenced on websites that are as closely related to home service or tree services as possible. It's, for example, like we listed on a food website, because in the eyes of Google, it's you don't do food, you do trees. So they would discredit that ranking compared to being ranked on a tree website. So just food for thought. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, so I'm going to end this off here. But those are the three main topics you want to focus on to increase your website presence against your top competitor, as well as any other competitor who's positioned in the top 5 on Google right now. Content, keywords, citations, backlinks. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 813-825-6730. As I said, my name is Ethan. You can get us an email as well at elevatedmcs@gmail.com. If you like to see, you want to work together, give me a shout. If not, no problem. It's still your information to do with what you please. All of this is real actionable data you can implement today, and we'll see results in a matter of time. Hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of your time.